boys and girls, today we are going to make our reading workshop champs chart. We've been practicing reading stamina all year since the very first day of school, and I feel like you're getting really good at stamina, and it's about time for me to start working with kids at my table and Miss Cirque to start working with kids. So I want to make sure we know how to be champions during reading workshop time. Reading workshop time is a time where you practice becoming better readers and writers, and I want us to make sure we know exactly what our expectations are for during that time. Let's go over what CHAMP stands for. The C is for conversations, how we talk to people and who we talk to. H is for how can I get help. A, what activities am I doing. M, what kind of movement do I have. P, how will I know if you're participating correctly. And C, what will our successes look like. So we're going to start with conversations. During reading workshop time, there shouldn't be very many conversations going on. It is a very intense, quiet work time. So for conversations, I'm going to put 0 voice level. I'm going to put dash when alone. That means when you're working alone, you're reading, you're on a Chromebook, you're writing in your journal, you're not talking to anyone. But there are times you'll be at my table or you'll be at Miss Cirque's table having a book study or a discussion group, and you will talk. But at those times, show me on your finger what voice level you'll think you'll be using. A 1 or a 2. Because when you're at my table or Miss Cirque's table, we do not want to be disturbing the others. So I'll put a 1 or a 2 voice level, and I'll put dash reading group. When you're with your reading group, of course you're going to talk to each other, but at a level 1 or a level 2. Are there any questions about conversations, that part? Yes, sir.
What happens if too many people don't follow the rules and then accidentally do something so wrong that it actually breaks the rules?
I don't think that would happen in our class. Do you, Lawrence?
No.
No. Let's move on to help. If you are at reading workshop and you're needing help, maybe your Chromebook's not working, maybe you're not sure what to do, maybe you're needing some help. Claire, what do you think we should do?
You should probably raise your hand and wait till the expert comes in.
If it's a Chromebook question, make sure you're asking that techspert, that person that has been trained to help you. Ask a techspert, Nicole.
Or maybe the expert doesn't know what's really good.
If you ask a techspert and they cannot help you, then maybe you need to move on and ask someone else. Adeline. A Chromebook is a choice during reading workshop. And we'll talk about our schedule later on after a while. Like when we do Epic and things like that, that's part of reading workshop. What about asking a teacher, coming up to my table or coming up to Miss Cirque's table? What do you think?
Well, before you ask a teacher, you should always C3.
C3 before me. Everybody say that with me.
C3 before me.
When the teachers are working with kids, it is a sacred, quiet work time, and we're not supposed to be bothering them unless it's an absolute emergency. Let's move on to A, activity. What are some activities you do during reading workshop? I'll get us started. We silent read. Tristan, you write. You have journals that you write in.
And you have Chromebooks to type on?
You have Chromebooks to do Epic and Google Classroom, Tumble books, things like that.
Oh wait, you already have it.
And the last one is meet with a teacher. That's your other option. What kind of movement during reading workshop time when we walk around the room? Quiet?
I didn't think like that we would be walking around.
We shouldn't be very much. There shouldn't be not a lot. There should be not much movement. You get to where you're going and you stay there. I love that. That's how we build stamina, is by staying in one place doing the same thing.
I was going to say
Stay in one place. I love that, Nicole. What if you're leaving my table or Miss Cirque's table? You have to move then, Jalen. Move quietly to your spot. Next is participation. How will I know you're doing the right thing? How will Ms. Cirque know you're doing the right thing? What will we see when we look at you? Dalton.
You won't see us just flipping through the page.
You'll be actively reading and writing. Nicole?
Paying attention to the book.
Yeah. Paying attention to what you're supposed to be doing. I will know you're participating when I look at you. I'll see you doing these things. The last one is success. If we do all of these things and we are champions, how will we be successful? Adelie.
Happy.
We will be happy friends, won't we? Lawrence.
We'd also might get a dojo point.
That's a possibility. What will we become if we do all of these things? What will we become? We will become champs who are better at reading and writing. We'll become better readers and writers. High five your carpet partner and say you're a champion.